What's cracking, man? What's cracking, man? It's motherfucking Laker Gang TV. It's your homeboy, the sports man. I got my partner, Big Psych Deuce 9 with me.
The one and only genuine like pony.
And like I said, man, it's Laker Gang TV where you gotta be a G. And this shit is brought to you by, of course, Drippy Whips, y'all. Stop playing, man. I've been telling y'all since before taxes hit. Now, you done spent your money, you ain't got no whip with the taxes, that's your fault. But look, man, if you still got a few dollars left, hit me up, man. Look, Drippy Whips, man. We got the Hondas, got the Civics, got the fucking Hyundai, got the Lambo, got the Rari, got the G-Wag, whatever your heart desire. If you got the bread to get it, we can come fuck with it. So this is what it is, man. It's Laker Gang TV. These fucking Lakers is finally getting shit going right now. They playing their best ball right now of the season. And right now we in the eighth spot, man. We in the eighth spot after beating the shit out of New Orleans.
Yeah.
And pretty much we pretty much gonna beat the shit out of New Orleans again. Like they have no chance on beating us. So I'm pretty much gonna go straight past New Orleans. That's fucked up. My bad, New Orleans. But we can go straight past we can go straight past New Orleans and talk about Denver, man. Can the Lakers beat Denver? Now who was Denver matched up against?
uh, and it Golden State?
Is it Golden State?
I'm not sure.
And I think Golden State in the play-in.
They in the play-in, right?
Yeah, they in the play-in. Let me look real quick. Yeah, they in the play-in.
So the guy that they either playing.
Okay, so I guess I don't, this play-in shit is new to me. So I guess
Yeah.
like after the play-in,
Then they'll have it
they
where
just go straight to it. Yeah.
right.
So yeah, the Lakers beat the shit out of New Orleans. Then we can go straight to Denver. Now, the question is, can the Lakers beat Denver? Knowing how hot Jokic is, wait, he ain't got to be hot. Jokic is going to Jokic, and Murray, streaky as fuck.
Yeah, he gonna do him
He gonna do his
regardless.
shit, and so is what's the one off the bench?
About Michael Porter.
Marcus Porter. So he's the wild card because he can give you 30 or he just might put up 15. So the question is, can the Lakers get revenge and take Dallas, take Denver to 7 games or somehow steal the series, man? What you think?
I'm gonna be honest, and I know us fellow Laker fans, and other Laker fans probably get mad at me saying this. Denver post up game, inside game is kind of a little bit lethal because you got Gordon, Aaron Gordon. He gonna get you what you need at the right time.
Right.
Then you got Michael Porter Jr. I call him, M2, MJ2, because he can play inside any kill you from outside, especially from the arc. And I see the Lakers beating them, not just being a fan, but I'll say this: if the Lakers do not box Denver out and give Denver second chance at anything, we're in trouble because that's what's been our Achilles heel.
Yeah.
It's not boxing out.
Yeah, we're one of the worst teams in the league as far as second chance points.
Right. And you can't, not to cut you off, cuz, but you know the game just like I know the game. We played it. Whether it's schoolyard basketball or organized basketball. If a game's close and that it's gonna come down to pretty much the wire because both teams is balanced, what usually wins the game is the rebounding.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right because the game is gonna slow down. That's why Denver is gonna
Right.
be. That's why they're gonna be so lethal in the playoffs because they're gonna throw the ball in the Jokic. They're gonna throw it in the Jokic, and then Jokic gonna step out, hit a couple threes, and then he gonna make you jump out, and he gonna do his little quick up and under, and he at the rim. So you already know the game slows down in the playoffs. It's gonna be about possessions. Every possession is key, and they're not gonna shoot. They're not gonna shoot themselves out the game either. Denver, they shoot threes. They shoot threes, but they don't shoot them at the clip as the the Boston Celtics. They shoot the most threes in the league. So they're not shooting threes at that kind of clip, but they are lethal from the three, like you said, with Porter Jr., with what's his name?
You got Caldwell Pope, you got Reggie Jackson in there.
Yeah, and
they got and then they got a couple of them boys off the bench too.
And Reggie Jackson is like nobody over there. He hardly even do what he do, but when he play the Lakers, bro, he gonna ball. That's what he do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It seemed like every time he play the Lakers, he have a good game.
Now, to me, I'm looking at the Lakers. I think the Lakers have a chance of beating them, but to me, it's gonna be tough because I don't know what AD is gonna show up.
Right.
I don't know what Anthony Davis is gonna show up. Like lately, what I've been seeing from Anthony Davis playing against inferior teams. Finally, we're beating the fuck out of inferior teams.
Yeah, he's doing what he's doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah,
you play a scrub, you beat a scrub. That's the motto.
Yeah, you put the numbers up there big, and he's been doing that. But bruh, I just don't know how we're supposed to beat Denver because Jokic is gonna go for 27, 28, 29, 32, and he's gonna have to match that. If Jokic goes for 30, you got to go for 30. Jokic go for 27, you got to go for 30. You got to go for 29. Like, Jokic can't go for 30 and AD only put up 18 and get 14 rebounds. That's a loss. That's a loss because they still got other players that can score. So, AD, man, to me, everybody gonna blame LeBron James if we lose or whatever, or even if we win, he gonna get all the credit, most likely, right? But to me, it's Anthony Davis, man. Anthony Davis is the fucking key. He's the key to this goddamn shit because he has to fucking find a way to match what the fuck what's his name is doing, bruh.
Yeah,
he's got to match it.
And that's another thing too, and not just talk about other teams that give the Lakers fits, especially in the backcourt. Sabonis, not to talk about a different team, but Sabonis is a young top center for Sacramento. And every time he plays us, he chews on AD. He chews on him. And for Jokic too, it's the same thing. And see, the only thing that be pissed out, AD is one of my favorite big men. Not because first of all his name Anthony, and all Anthony's know how to ball. But it seemed like when he plays Jokic or he plays a big man that can hold its own, it seemed like AD is just like kind of has like a dilemma, like a brain dilemma. I call it a brain dilemma. Like he just totally forgets that, okay, I can take him off the dribble. I'm pretty much quicker than them. I can get him from both angles, and every time he plays Jokic, he'll put up some numbers, but it's never been enough where the Lakers could just be comfortable and have a big lead on Denver. I never seen it.
Well, nobody really gets big leads on Denver. I mean, like I'm just saying, you don't got to get a big lead. Just you guys got to bring your game. Like you said, he don't always bring his game against the best players. When you playing against one of the better players, you should be up for that. You gotta be ready for that. Like you can't, like I said, you can't let Jokic come out here, get 27 and 13, and then we get 19 and 8 from AD. That's not gonna work. You feel me? That's not gonna get us the win. So I think he's gonna have to be a monster, bro. I think he's gonna have to average close to 30. He's gonna have to average close to 30. And you already know I'm not worried about LeBron. He's gonna do what he do. He's gonna do whatever is necessary, whatever we need to do. But yeah, AD, he's gonna have to really fucking step it up, man. But what the fuck is with his eye, man? Like,
you know what? For I had, not to be funny, I have got poked in the eye playing ball.
Yeah.
Who hasn't get poked in the eye playing ball? It
didn't get poked, bro. It didn't get poked. It got hit. That's the whole problem. Man. Like, you feel me? Like,
that's what I'm saying though. He always getting hit, in the eye area. And if you feel like that, not to be funny, if you feel like that you always gonna getting hit in the eye, pull a James Worthy, pull a Kareem.
That's what the fuck I've been saying. I've been
put the the goggles on.
I would bake him. I'm not even giving him a fucking choice at this point. I'm not giving him no.
I mean, come on. I mean, you playing a physical sport, and so you mean to tell me that every time you get hit close to your eye, you just gonna stop automatically playing?
Bruh, my thing is, thing is this, bro. You get poked in your eye, you can get your cornea scratched. All these things.
I had my eye inside poked with a fingernail with a dot. This dot's still there to this day, and I kept playing.
Different, but
it actually bled. My eye actually bled from playing ball,
and that didn't happen with him, bro. All he did was got hit. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, I understand. He's trying to be aware. He's trying to be aware of, his safety of his vision. But if you feel like that, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't care if he played for the Lakers, Clippers, whatever. If you feel like that, you just need to go ahead and just lay it down.
No, what you need to do is fucking just get his Horace Grant on. You don't gotta get, if them fucking goggles is too weird, the Kareems is too weird, then get the Horace Grants.
Yeah, go get your Horace Grant. Yeah.
All I'm saying is, bro, like it's the postseason, man. He can't leave the game. If he can't leave a game, bro.
You can't every game. Right. You're right, because you can't every time you get hit close from your eye or your face, you start having a brain fart and just, come take me out the game. Or you fall out all on the floor, sprawling out on the.
You just want to fucking cry when you get hit in the eye. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't keep doing that.
Yeah, you know, hurt, bro. If your eye is not cut, if your eye is not bleeding, there's no. I don't understand how the fuck you don't come back to the game. And all I'm saying is, I ain't trying to have no fucking Anthony Davis bash fest, but I'm just saying, like, bro, we're not gonna do anything. We're not gonna do anything if he's not gonna fucking come out there and fucking do what he has to do. Game in and game out, and he has to play the entire game. Like I seen he started 73 games this year, most he's ever started. That's cool.
I seen that too.
But how many did he leave? You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing too.
Don't come back.
I mean, it's cool that you started 73 games, but how many did you actually stay and play? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, how many you leave, bro? You left a lot of these games, man, and he cannot leave in the playoffs, man. We cannot lose Anthony Davis for one game or a half a game or 3 minutes or 9 minutes in the fucking playoffs. We're gonna need everything because every possession is gonna count. It's all gonna be crucial. You already know how the fuck that shit go, man. So,
I already know, and especially, I'm gonna keep it honest with you. Really not worried about Denver right now. It's just the fact is because you got to take one game at a time. It's just that, okay, like you said earlier, because. You play scrubs, you beat a scrub. Okay, you show out on these scrubs with ease, and like you said, you're supposed to have that mentality. Like, man, I'm gonna go in here and punish anybody that's in my way on this court.
Period.
That's why I respect Jokic. That's why I respect Doncic. That's why even LeBron. That's why I respect Kyrie. I respect KD. I respect all them good players. Steph Curry, all of them, because you know why? Because they never been afraid to step up to the challenge. I don't care if they up by 20 or they losing by 20. They always gonna do what they do. And
I don't know what the fuck AD doing because
that's what I'm saying. It's like
that's
it's like when he got a big man that's checking him that he know that's a kind of a challenge. It's like he kind of punk out a little bit, and I don't like seeing that. He
gonna have to against Jokic. He gonna have to get Jokic out on the perimeter.
That's what I'm saying.
Same thing Jokic can do. He gonna have to do it. He can get out there and go ahead and shoot that three on Jokic. Go ahead and get him out there, get him in foul trouble. Go at him. You know what I mean? He gotta be aggressive. He gotta be aggressive, and the offense is gonna have to go through him.
But have you been seeing his defense though? These last few 5-6 games he's been playing, like. He's actually been playing some exceptional defense. I'm catching folks off the block, blocking them.
He's balling. Yeah,
he's balling. Now that same way that you playing, what's holding you back from playing somebody like Jokic and Sabonis, and you can't do the same thing to them? You feel what I'm saying? Obviously, it's about heart. You know what I'm saying? You got to have heart. Ain't nobody saying that AD is weak. I ain't never say that. He's an exceptional player.
It's
But when
about
it
want
comes,
to, though, man. It's about
but
want
it's
to. You gotta
right,
want to be available, man. You gotta want to get it. And even
you
if he fall, he just gotta. Like I said, man. I think he's gonna show up, but he just can't leave any games. He has to play every game, and we can't have any of that bullshit, man.
make. He's smart enough. If I was AD, if I was his size, and I was if I was his caliber player playing against somebody like Jokic, and I know he got some size on him, and I know he don't like to run up and down that court like that, like he usually do.
Taking them off the dribble.
Man, I'll be taking him off the dribble all day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that you couldn't get me to come off that foul line, that
Yep.
18-foot strike.
Isolation.
I'll be having him in foul trouble quickly.
Yeah, I'll make them
And if
change
they
their defense to a zone or something because, like you
right,
said, I'm getting isolation with AD where he can get the ball and do this, and he can
mm-hmm.
in the legs, and he can. Because come on now, Jokic can slide and all that, but he's not. He can't defend that
No,
far.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not taking nothing from Jokic. He's an MVP. He's an exceptional player, but he's not quick like that. He's not quicker than AD.
Nope.
Not to the point where he just automatically just shut AD down.
Hell no. No, hell no.
AD shuts himself down.
Yeah,
he shuts himself down.
Exactly, because he won't go to his moves. Like,
yeah,
bro, he take him off the dribble, bro. It's gonna be a long day for Jokic. Period. It's gonna be a long game.
And don't think that and we just commentating what we see. These folks is actually getting paid to coach these boys. They're getting paid to, look at the film. Okay, we playing against Jokic. Okay, AD, this is what you need to do. I know he done seen it numerous times. He done been in the league, what, 10 years now? He been in the league 10 years, 10, 11 years now. So he knows the game. It ain't like AD don't know the game. Or these players that he been playing these players year after year. Sometimes 4 times, or more in the season. So
he don't go to his bag, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure.
I know AD got a lot of tricks in his bag. I done seen him do it. I done seen him do it. I done seen him do it plenty of times. Before he was with the Lakers, when he was down there in New Orleans when he was young, he was doing his thing.
Yeah, we all know what he can do, but he got to do it.
Yeah, but he just got to do it.
Now, somebody else who been balling out lately, he was balling out hard. We started off shaky, and then he started balling hard when around the trade deadline, and then he fell off again. Now he's balling again. I think you know who I'm about to talk about.
Yeah, you talking about D'Angelo Russell. I already know what you're talking about.
And that boy right now is on fire, boy. He just hitting that 3 off the dribble. He just stepping up in motion.
At first, I ain't gonna lie. At first, Cuz I thought Cuz was just tripping. He was just feeling himself. But after them 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th games and him doing it consistently, I was like, okay, he catching stride.
Yeah.
And I was like, he catching stride. And that's all it takes. You know what I'm saying? Some players get it. And that's what I want AD to do. Some players get it. Some players like, okay, I'm just gonna know my road. Nah, AD was like, nah. D'Angelo was like, nah, this what I'm gonna do. He's not worried about. You could tell in his style now. He's not worried about. If he missed, who barking at him or who getting him strange looks.
Yeah, right.
He's actually playing. To me, I ain't gonna lie. He's actually playing MVP caliber ball this year. He could be in the talk of MVP if the Lakers keep continuing.
I mean, I'll give maybe an all-star nod. I wouldn't say MVP, but
I would. I ain't gonna lie because
it's not consistent enough. Not consistent enough at all. Now when he do show up, bro, it's something to see. That's why I'm like, but you gotta remember this too. He loved LA. He didn't want to leave LA first. He didn't want to leave the first time. So
no, he didn't.
When he found his name on that fucking trading block, he like, you know what I'm saying? He just started playing with no fear. That's what you pretty much saying. He started playing with no fear, and he started getting hot, bro. Put at that big games.
Mm-hmm.
And if the Lakers is going to be balling, bro, he's going to be an X factor because he can give you 25, 30 any night. And D'Angelo Russell, he balling, man. Much respect to D'Angelo Russell, man. I hope you get to see this shit. Keep up the fucking good work, man. He's balling right now. That left is nasty.
Oh yeah, and and I see that he's like the style he play is it's not unorthodox. It's just smooth. It's like he just gets it, and he's taking his time, but he's getting to the rim. He's pulling his shot, but he's and he's knocking it down.
Balling.
He has a smooth game, and I like D'Angelo.
Yeah,
and I'm glad the Lakers didn't get rid of him. I'm glad they didn't get rid of him.
Yeah, same here, man, because he is balling. He is balling right now. He's a key factor to this Laker team, man. If we're gonna make something happen in these playoffs. That's a fact. Like, let me see. I'm gonna see what he's been doing here lately. I know he's putting up some numbers. I'm trying to see what he's been doing the last 10 games. But he been getting his ball on, man. And D'Angelo Russell, he's gonna be key for the Lakers, man. Key. Because I'm
thinking, if I'm not mistaken, too, I just looked at it earlier today. He's got the highest percentage in 3-point made this year, I think. He got the highest percentage. He's up there. I think he's number one, and then like number two is Steph, and then number three is Doncic.
Percentage 2023.
I think so. If I'm not mistaken. I think he's up there.
Best field goal percentage NBA 2024 3-point.
Unless I looked at it wrong.
Grayson Allen has the best 3-point percentage this season.
Nah, it's Grayson Allen.
Oh, okay.
45%. Damn, he got hot.
Yeah, he must have got hot.
Yeah, he was balling. Grayson Allen.
I ain't heard nothing from Grayson Allen since he left Memphis.
But D'Angelo Russell, man, he's key for us, bro. Like, he got to play free, because whenever D'Angelo Russell play free and Slim Shady, they play free together. They play real good together on the floor together. Man, it's a whole nother little combination that Lakers got, man. That's hard to stop, because they both little, they both can handle the ball, and they both can hit the three. They both can shoot off the dribble. They both can go to the rim, and they both can throw the dime. You know what I mean? So that's when LeBron want to step off the ball for a minute. He throw it to one of them and let them work, and they both can run a pick and roll. Like, the Lakers is underrated for this postseason, but I felt like all season that they've been up and down, topsy-turvy and shit. But I know in a 7-game series, it's a completely different game. Completely different game. And you talking about Anthony Davis and LeBron James at the end of the day. And you got to match up. And right now they're playing get their best ball of the season. The timing couldn't be no better. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's up. Los Angeles Raider 11. Hey, I need one.
Yeah. I heard that.
But yeah, I can't wait till this fucking playoffs crack off, man. But at the same time, Lakers can't just completely overlook fucking New Orleans, right? You got to still play the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm finna say too, man. I mean, not to be funny, but New Orleans I wouldn't sleep on them. I wouldn't sleep on them, not one bit. So Zion is playing some excellent ball this year too. He's a sleeper, man, and that's the last thing you want to do, because you still got CJ, you got Brandon, you got Zion, you got, I forgot that guard name. I mean that center name they got. Juravic, whatever name is, whatever.
Yeah, I was glad they didn't play him. Yeah, he a double machine, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
He'll get you 12 and 12. Like, he don't get you 20 and 12, but he get you 12 and 12 or 12 and 14. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
So we can't just go in there thinking that okay, and go with that. No, you can't do that.
Yeah, we can't overlook him, because that'll be embarrassing.
Because this ain't about no playoff spot. It's everybody 0-0. You in now, so everybody playing 0-0, and it's toss up now.
Yeah, one game.
Yeah,
all one game. You feel me?
Yeah. So Lakers just got to keep that in mind too, and Darvin Ham actually got to keep that in mind.
Oh yeah, you already know. I got him on the list. We're gonna talk about Darvin in a minute for sure. Now, I want to talk about Speaking of Darvin Ham, it's actually a perfect little segue because we already know that when it comes to the talent, right? The Lakers have more talent than a lot of these teams.
Right.
So what it's going to come down to is going to come down to obviously AD and the players, but
Mhm.
Darvin Ham and the R word, rotations,
Yep.
rotations, rotations, rotations. Now the other night I was watching the game, and I like what Dinwiddie be doing, but he's so sporadic and it's sometimey, right? It's not consistent. In the other
Mhm.
game, I seen him out there running around for about 29 minutes, and he gave us 6 points and 3 rebounds in that 29 minutes. And being that he's not a lockdown defender, he's not going to lead the team in steals. Like, you know what I mean? If he's not scoring, he's not bringing value on the floor because he's only
Right.
going to score. He's not going to assist. He's not going to get a lot of rebounds. So he can't be out there 29 minutes and doing nothing. Now, Torian Prince, as much as I've been getting on his ass, he's been playing a lot better the last few games. He's been playing more. He's been making more meaningful shots. I've been liking his game a little bit better the last few games.
Yeah,
Now, if
I
he's gonna
noticed
play
that too.
checking him out now. If he's gonna play like that, now you can rotate him and Dinwiddie, right? Like, but if somebody don't have it, man. If somebody don't have it at that moment, you got to go to some of these young talent. Not even just about the young talent. You got to go to the rotation because it's minimized in the playoffs. You just got to go to your rotation, man. You have to
Right.
okay. He just missed three in a row. Let me go ahead and get so and so in here for a few minutes and see what he got. And he managed these rotations the right way, man, and keep LeBron from having to play 36 minutes a game. Keep AD from having to play 36 minutes a game, and I like the Lakers' chances.
Yeah, I like to see to Gabe Vincent, he coming off that injury. I like to see him,
Man, don't even say
I
them,
like to see him, regardless
bro.
of the fact, regardless of the fact he's still a Laker though, bro.
Man,
He's still a Laker, and
I don't hear that.
I know you don't want to hear that shit,
I don't
Cub,
hear that, man. I'm gonna tell you now. You know what Gabe Vincent is shooting from three right now?
probably under 19%.
Man, 10%.
Wow.
I don't have time for him to come out here and find his shot. We're trying to win now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and that's crazy though, because when he was in Miami, he couldn't miss.
Yeah, see, and now he can't hit. In Miami, you couldn't hit. In LA, you can't. In Miami, you couldn't miss. In LA, you can't hit shit. I ain't got time for Vincent to fucking get his goddamn legs together or find his shot or get his wrist right.
I'd rather have Max Christie in there.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, we gotta play. We gotta manage and work the rotation to the T, man. That's gonna be the key because the talent is there. We have enough talent, man. We just gotta move him in, move him out. Like Jackson Hayes, he's been getting a lot better. They need to use him, I think, in the pick and roll. They don't use him in the pick and roll like at all. It's like, why not? He's a big body. Go in there, get in the pick and roll. He ain't got to get in the pick and roll and do all these moves like AD. You're simply gonna fucking dive to the basket, dive to the basket. Come on, They need to do that. They need to do that. They don't even do it with him at all. I don't understand why. He's athletic. He's long. Do that. So the formula is there, but like I said, man, rotations is gonna be the fucking key. Now this is where Darvin's gonna make his name because I've been seeing a lot of people feel the same way I feel. So this is where he makes his name, man. You're gonna coach great players. You got to manage these rotations the correct way.
Right. That is true. Because you can't have all this talent and don't know what you're doing. That's like you going. it's like you going to a gym call, or you going to play pickup ball, and you got the squad to beat everybody. But as soon as you get out there, you don't know who to check. You don't know how to shoot. You don't know how to. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. I mean, it's retarded. It's really self-explanatory what Darvin Ham got to do. It ain't hard. It ain't. You got LeBron, AD, you got D'Angelo, you got young legs on the bench, you got rebounders, you got scorers. I mean, they could play. Lakers, I've seen it. Lakers can actually play defense when they want to, real good.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I haven't seen that plenty of times this year. So it ain't like they lacking. It's just that it's all what Darvin Ham is going to do when we match up against somebody that can match up with us.
You got to manage the rotation, man. Manage the fucking rotation, like I've been saying. Manage the fucking rotation, and that will determine the success of the Lakers in the playoffs. Is that, and I got to give him credit though because since he was under fire about not taking timeouts at the right time, not doing, he's been way better at that. Like,
Right.
you know, so I always got to give a coach credit for listening to other coaches or listening to other advisors because you can't let your ego get too fucking big when you haven't done anything. And so I give him credit for that, man, because you got to fucking listen.
Yep.
Now, see, it's just me and you on here. I was hoping we was gonna have a big hit on here, but he ain't make it in yet. But I want to ask you. I think we already gonna have the same answer. I think I might have asked you this before. Now, the Lakers, we already know the Lakers is, you already know to us, this is the best organization in the NBA, period. I mean, the best, I think we got the most Hall of Famers. I know Celtics got a lot. I think we got the most Hall of Famers. We got the most chips. We right there. Now, a lot of people say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the best player of all time because he has the numbers, whatever.
Well,
and some, but hold on. Some people say, okay, well, all right, he was never really. I mean, he was a Laker, but he didn't play his whole career in LA. But basically, I just want to know who is, in your eyes, the greatest Laker of all time. I already know what my answer is. I have a feeling we're gonna probably have the same answer, damn near to the T. But I want to know who is the best Laker of all time in your eyes.
Well, besides, well, I ain't gonna lie. That's a hard one because it's two of them that I got that's the best Lakers of all time, not just one.
Right.
But if I had to choose one, it would have to be Kobe. It would have to be Kobe, but I don't know, man. I grew up first before Kobe because we all the same age, all three of us the same age. Rest in peace to the great mama. But my favorite Laker, besides Kobe, I'm gonna put Kobe to the side, is Magic. It's always been Magic.
See, but you can't put Kobe to the side. I'm asking who is your favorite Laker? You got to make a decision.
I'm gonna go with Snake. I'm gonna go with Snake.
Kobe being Bryant.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kobe Bryant because you know why? Because he never quit. He they can talk what they want about Snake, and say that, he was hard on his players. He was this, but guess what? I mean, when Mike played, he was the same way.
Same way.
He was the same way. And believe it or not, in our era, even before then, when Magic, Bird, Dr. J, much props to them. They're the greatest, one of the greatest. But when it comes to like excellence on the court and the closest thing to Mike.
So you're going with Kobe Bryant.
I'm gonna go with Kobe because his work ethic and his diehard attitude and him not just scoring them 81, but it just he never quit, man. All the way into his last game, man. I mean,
Mamba out.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, he was a living legend. Before he passed away, and he didn't care who he played against. He never folded it. He never folded. He never folded, bro. He never folded. Now, like I said, that's the greatest Lakers. To me, yeah, Kobe is the greatest Laker to me.
If I had to pick, I mean, we saying this. That's what I'm saying. I already knew we was gonna be pretty much saying the same thing. Like, you already know it's either. I mean, some people say they think Worthy is one of the greatest Lakers of all time, which he is. There's so many great players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When we talk about the greatest, I mean, it has to come down to Magic Johnson and Kobe Bryant. It has
Yeah,
to.
that's what I'm saying.
It has
You
to.
know,
And for me, to me, it's gotta. I gotta go with. I gotta go with the Mamba, man. I gotta go with the Mamba just because he carried the team. He carried it when they had nobody. Like when Magic won them chips, man. He played on some of the best teams of fucking ever. Let's
right,
not forget that.
right,
Like always take that
right,
into consideration who you play with. And
right.
I mean, Magic played with Hall of Famers everywhere. And when Kobe got his chance and Shaq left, he was out there with Andrew Bynum, who left, who ain't been in the league in a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah. He was out there with, I
And
mean,
nobody,
Lamar
man,
Odom and
fucking nobody, right? And nobody
some
even knew who fucking Pau
Sasha
Gasol was.
Vujic and
Nobody
you
knew who
know,
Pau Gasol was. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Sasha turned himself to the machine. Like to
yeah.
me, I gotta go. I gotta go with the Bean, man. I gotta go with Kobe Bryant, the assassin, the second best thing you ever seen to Michael Jordan. Period.
Yeah,
And I gotta go with
absolutely,
Bryant. Gotta
absolutely.
go.
Cause you can't. I mean, there hasn't been a time, man, where you watch Kobe and you be like, man, I don't even want to watch him today. Never.
Hell no, you afraid you're gonna miss something.
You was afraid you're gonna miss something. You know. So yeah,
Mamba.
you got to go with Snake on that. You got to
All
go
right.
with Snake on that.
Yeah, I'm with you. I knew we was gonna agree on that one. Now this one right here, I brought this up before, man. But I'm gonna state my case, man. I'm gonna state my case, and I'm gonna tell you why. And then I want you to tell me if you see where I'm coming from, right?
Okay.
Now I brought up the LeBron statue in LA. All right. Now I want you to look at this from a franchise standpoint. Okay. Lakers, the greatest franchise in the history of the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
You have a statue of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. These are gonna be like he's gonna go down as a top 2-3 player of all time, and you get to put all of them in a Laker uniform on statues in LA. Nobody else can do that, bro. Think about that. The Cleveland statue. Think about that. That's monumental when you put it like that. Think about Cleveland statue, LeBron and who else? All right, think about Miami statue. Miami is gonna be Bron and Wade. Bosh ain't getting no goddamn statue. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So to be in an iconic place like LA, and they can fucking roll out a LeBron James trophy, one of the greatest of all time, a Kobe Bryant bruh, only person they ain't rolling out is Michael Jordan. Like, bro, that is basically cements them as the greatest franchise of all time to be able to put out a LeBron James statue where he's won here and he has these accomplishments written down, inscribed, and what he's done. But and to me, I don't see them passing that opportunity up. No way, no how. That locks them, that cements them as the greatest franchise of all time. You have the greatest players ever played locked in fucking memorabilia right there in history forever.
I agree with you. I agree. I'm not gonna argue about that. I'm not gonna even argue about that. At first, I was like, nah, but you know what? I mean, why not?
Right?
Why not? Why not do it?
Right?
And that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. The Lakers organization is the best, and you got Boston second. And to think about it, like you said earlier, yeah, Boston got Hall of Famers came out of there, but not as many as the Lakers did.
Nope, I don't think so. They got a lot, but I don't think they
Matter
got
of fact, you can't name another team that put out more Hall of Famers than the Lakers, to be exact.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Lakers got the most Hall of Famers, bro.
So for them to put a statue of LeBron next to the late great Kobe, Magic, Kareem, why not?
Right?
Why not? Because he won a championship with us. He broke a milestone with us, scoring over 40,000 points. Which nobody in our millennium would do.
Right? And he hit the 11,000 rebounds, 11,000 assists. He's done that as a Laker. Like
that's what I'm saying. So
you're right. And people don't. They keep saying, "What has he done for the Lakers?" It's like it's not about just what he's done for the Lakers.
No, it ain't. See, that's what simple-minded ass folks think.
Right.
that
It's
don't know
what
the
he's
game.
it's what he's done as a Laker.
The play, yeah, that's what he done as a no. First of all, as a Laker and as a player,
Exactly.
you
Exactly.
know. So you can't. I'm not a LeBron fan like that. You know that. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I'm a LeBron fan. No, I'm not. You know, but I do respect his game. I do respect his style of play.
Right.
You know, because he's then at 40 years old and the nigga's still jumping out the gym. I mean, come on. I mean, he's still putting up numbers like when he first came in the league.
Crazy.
You know, he's still playing like 2003. So
and that's why I keep trying to tell people, separate the best from the greatest. Please stop. Let's do that, because Tom Brady is the greatest. He's not the best slinger in history. People, I mean, Rodgers has more arm talent than Brady, but Brady is the greatest because of his body of work. His body of work is the greatest body of work. I'm gonna give you an example with the fuck LeBron. I read on LeBron the other day. This is fucking nuts. He's officially averaged over 25 points for 20 years straight. 20 years straight, he's averaged.
So that means basically, his tires haven't even wore out.
That's crazy, and his records will probably never be broken, bro. 25 years straight, you have to average 25 points minimum every single year for 20 years straight. That's, I mean, his accomplishments are just, I'm telling you, they're not going to be respected until he walks away from the game. Because people are going to look at the numbers when they compare him to upcoming players, and they're going to be like, damn, LeBron did that?
Yeah.
They're like, damn, LeBron was right there. Like, his numbers are going to be, that's what I'm saying. That's why he's going to be an all-time great. That's why he's going to be considered maybe the greatest of all time in a lot of people's eyes, but he will never be the best of all time. We already know you know what I mean? Like, he's not better than Jordan. He's not better than Kobe, but his body of work is going to be the greatest he's ever seen. I mean, because what we already know, he's not that, but I think we can agree that LeBron James is the best all-around player ever.
Right. I can go for that.
All around. I think he's the greatest athlete ever. I think he's the greatest athlete of all time. I think LeBron James is the greatest athlete of all time, and I think he's the best all-around player ever. And this comes from somebody who used to argue with my partner who was a LeBron James fan, because he's not a team fan, he's a Bron fan. So no matter where Bron go, he had that jersey. And we had these arguments, and I'm over here fighting with him about Kobe. And then you know, when he got to LA and stuff, I just had to take a step back and look at stuff differently. And he did shit that, you know, he did stuff that people didn't think he was gonna do. So I just gotta give respect is due. And yeah, greatest Laker of all time, Kobe Bryant. And Lakers will get this statue in LA. LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. Come on, people are gonna come to the Staples Center just to see a statue of LeBron James and Kobe Bryant and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Magic. This is star power. This is fucking star power. Like, that's how I know there's no way in hell LA is gonna pass up the opportunity to do that. They're not gonna do it within the next 5 years. It's gonna be like 10 years from now. You feel me? 10 years from now, where he'll be more appreciated, and people are gonna look at that statue and be like, damn, he did all of that. That's what I think, man. But check it, man. It's already 8:46. Let's go ahead and end this right here, man. Laker Gang fucking TV. And we coming back, man. We finna tap back in 9 p.m., y'all. Tap back in 9 p.m. Hood commentary. I got a good one lined up for y'all, man. It's a real good one. But yeah, man, Lakers making that playoff push. I like what I see. Darvin Ham, I'm gonna give you respect where it's due, and I'm gonna give you your credit right now. And AD, put some goddamn goggles on. You pissing me the fuck off, or put the Horace Grants on. Do something.
Yeah, shit. You better do something.
Something, goddamn it. But yeah, man, y'all tap back in, man. It's Laker Gang TV, where you gotta be a motherfucking G. It's your boy, the Sportsman. I got my homeboy, Big Psych Deuce 9. And y'all
one and only genuine like Pony, baby.
That's what it is, man. Hit that like button, hit the comment, and go ahead and follow me on all platforms, man. The Sportsman on all platforms. And tap in with your partner, man. All right, my brother. I'm gonna tap back in with you in just a few minutes. Let's take this little smoke break, and then we're gonna get back on in a minute, man. It's my fucking TV, man. One love.
One.